What about other African teams when they play their own international friendlies? We still see that fight in them. We still see them put up a resistance.
Well, I agree, because if you want Brazil, Ghana,
I
mean, even 10 man, Ghana held Brazil just 1-0, and it tells you a lot. But what I'm saying is, you see, I just want to say that. See, for me, we're going. It doesn't matter whether we're mentally balanced or not. Let's even say on a level playing field, we likely will have lost against to Argentina.
Yeah, but the manner of the loss.
Yeah, even this loss would have been 2-1 if there was no mix-up, for the third goal. It would have ended 2-1, and it would have still been a good match. Overall, our performance would not have been bad. But my concern really is sometimes administratively, we go ahead, we negotiate some deals. You remember I came on air and said, remember when we played Argentina and we had a game, okay? We had a game against Ethiopia, and yet we went ahead to play against Argentina, and then we went to mess up in the game against Ethiopia. What I'm saying is the timing of some of these friendlies. Can we just begin to do things in a tidier way? Why must they play a game against Madagascar, and barely 2 days or so after, we have to come and play a crucial game against
so that's
the
a
national team.
Big question mark.
It's a big question mark for me. But yes, we might have made money from this friendly, no doubt about that. But the timing for me is wrong.
Okay.
Because the players can always tell you that mentally they were not in the right frame of mind for this game.
All right. Speak on this, if you will. There are those who have criticized national team players, not just in Nigeria but across the world also. It happened to Samuel Eto'o. Roger Miller hits at him the way he plays for his country. It's not the same way he plays for the national team and his clubs.
Even in Europe.
So where does the professionalism of these players come in? Where do they draw the line? Club and country?
Well, for me, I think, you see, if you are playing for your country like maybe 4 times or 6 times in a year, you are playing for your club, mandatorily 38 times in the Premier League alone. And if you find yourself in the Champions League, you find yourself in the FA Cup, you find yourself in the Carling Cup, you can imagine how many times you are playing. But the question is, what about the motivation? How well are they motivated?
So that is key.
Motivation is key.
So professionalism or not, motivation plays a role.
It's natural. Motivation, you see, many times you are making arrangements for these guys, you treat them as if, they are nothing. But in their club sides, if Eto'o feels wants to go and play a game, while he was at Barcelona, they were ready to put a jet for him to fly and come back. That's motivation. But when Cameroon wants to make arrangements for him to travel, they can afford to put him in the bus and do whatever. He gets on the pitch and he feels like, okay, you guys think I'm a dog. Okay, fine, let me just do whatever I can do and walk away. So that's the understanding. A Messi earns over £200,000 a week, my brother. And he comes to the national team, how much are you going to pay him anyway? And he knows you guys are corrupt. He knows at the end of the day, this friendly match you have played, you must have collected maybe £1 million or $1 million. And at the end of the day, you're going to give them peanuts. So what is the motivation? I'll give an example. The Madagascar team that was sacked by the Madagascar FA, even though there's a big question mark hanging over that. But what happened? All they did was to request for higher bonuses. They went for a friendly game, friendly match, one Indiana Wells, whatever, Ocean Wells, whatever. And I'm sure they must have been paid good money. And all they demanded was, can you just pay us something reasonable? Can you just increase our bonuses? And that was all they did. That's their offense.
And that's nothing.
And they were sacked. The entire team was sacked.
It's nothing compared to the $10,000 match bonus that Nigeria sometimes complain about.
No, but even $10,000, my brother, the question you must be asking yourself, how much was released for the game? These guys too know what is going on. How much was actually released for the game? How much is an official who is not playing the match? How much are they earning in extra code? Those are the things, that's the way you balance it. You see, when Nigeria is here, I'm not saying that when they are not doing well, we should pat them on the back. There should be a level of patriotism. But when they know that you have given us X amount of money, I'll give an example. We went to the World Cup. They were the ones that qualified Nigeria for the World Cup. Nigeria was giving money right from the group stages. We were giving money for participating. Money for hospitality was paid by the South African, South African, the host, and FIFA. Yet we claimed money from the government. We went to South Africa. You didn't increase their match bonuses. they were still on that level which, whatever circumstance, this is how much we pay. But these are the guys doing the work, ensuring that we are getting the money. So when they now ask for more money, we turn and say, oh, they are unpatriotic. Those officers who pack themselves and their wives and their friends and their cronies, who have nothing to do, they didn't suffer, on the pitch. They did not risk their lives for these guys to come from either England, Israel, whatever. They didn't, to come and play in very, very, very dangerous terrains. Sierra Leone, even war-torn areas. They are the ones risking their lives. But so what is wrong if they now demand for extra, knowing how much you are collecting from FIFA at the end of the day? The millions of dollars you are collecting.
But we seem to be making progress because we complain about the coach. Now we've got an indigenous one. We complain about not playing friendlies at all. Now we seem to be playing some friendlies. And so all we need to focus on are perhaps some administrative lapses. And we will keep making this progress. So
I hope.
Should we take solace in those ones?
Yeah, fine. I think we are making progress. I'm not worried about that. Even though at the end of the day, if these administrative lapses are affecting, ask yourself, what were those guys quarreling about? Osaze's problem, if you look at Osaze's problem with Siasi at that point, why must a player travel from, his club side and come to Nigeria just to come and prove to the FA that he's actually injured? I mean, does that make sense in this world of today?
What don't we see other players do it for other countries?
It doesn't happen regularly. Let me tell you,
Lionel
Messi, let me tell you, even Ronaldo, all the top stars in the world, it's not strange. It's not, we try to blackmail these people.
What about what they say about a John Terry and
No. They all, let me tell you, all these stars
show up at the camp.
All the stars.
Hasn't Joseph Yobo done it before?
In England. When John Terry is injured for Chelsea,
no, but
he goes to he can be tested by the doctors of. I mean, even when the FA, all this is happening in England. Yeah. These guys have to travel from England to Nigeria.
Yeah, but I thought they said I thought they say Joseph Yobo has done that before. He was injured, he came around, he didn't play just to show solidarity.
But must they always come and show solidarity?
Yeah, but if someone did it, why can't they not do it?
But it's not compulsory. No, there's no law, there's no policy that says, it has to be. If somebody wants to do it, he has only shown leadership because he's the captain of the team. Okay. If Osase does not want to come, he has his reason of not wanting to come. But the bottom line, what I'm saying is, even abroad, I was going to make a point.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi will tell his coach, they can sit there and say, Oga, see, I have a lot of schedule. I play a lot of matches. I have to feature in 38 games. I have to feature in all the Champions League matches. I cannot come for all friendly matches, all what's it called, qualifiers and all that. Can we just structure this thing?
Okay.
And they agree. Even Ronaldinho, even Kaká, they did it with Brazil. This is natural all over the world. But whenever it comes to our turn, we want to blackmail these players. What I'm saying anyway, the bottom line is this. We are making progress, no doubt. But I hope we can fix the administrative lapses, okay, on the part of the NFF, so that, you see, when these things complement each other, we can have a better result.
All right.
When players are complaining they need extra money or they want extra comfort, it has to do with, possibly, the knowledge of the fact that, okay, look at this, look at the team, the game we went to play. I learned that we had over 33 people that went for this game.
Okay, all right.
You ask yourself the extras, what are their functions?